because today we want to see if you will end up together. So this is for people who have a crush, or if you are in something, a connection or a relationship, you can find out if it possibly deepens or escalates onto another level. And if you are single, then you might find out about your next connection and how that evolves. All right, I have 3 objects for you to choose from. First, we have a little angel. For number 2, we have a Buddha. And for 3, a little black cat. And before I start, I'm going to be honest in this reading. So if you don't really want to know the answer, maybe don't watch, and also don't take the answer too serious. This is a general reading and only take what resonates, and if it doesn't, maybe look for another pile or another reading. All right. Okay, so choose your object and I see you in your reading. If you have chosen the angel, this is your reading, and we're going to look at your connection, the current one, the one that you want to establish or escalate, or the future upcoming one. So let's take a look. What is happening for you in your connection? What is happening for my angels? Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Death, 6 of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, 10 of Cups, the Magician, Justice, and 6 of Wands. All right. Straight up, this is a beautiful reading, and with a nice future outlook. There is, at the moment, there might be conversations, a lot of up and down. There is a strong past life connection. This feels like a strong past life connection. Could be someone from that you know from your childhood, or that evokes like these feelings from the childhood. And it's give and take is in order. Even despite the up and down, both of you want to give. Both of you want to give fairly. There's a decision. So the next step, the next future is a decision. And I believe that this person is deciding in your favor. If they are between 2 people, I think they come to the conclusion that you're the better choice. Or if you want a connection and if you want to deepen the connection, the chance is there, the wish for it is there on both sides. There's a deep transformation underlying all of this. So if you haven't been in contact for a while, there might have been a deep transformation that took place in your person or in you also, both of you, possibly, probably. It's very fated. I get this fated feeling, but it's also, I think communication is a little, you love to communicate, but there are misunderstandings in your communication, and I see a betterment of that. There's something working better in the future. This is beautiful. So you're the 10 of Cups. You already plan a happy family. You want this. You really want this. The other person is the Magician, or is turning up in the energy as the Magician. They are manifesting you. They are manifesting someone like you, if there's no one that you know being here. So they're in the process of manifesting you. Justice just means you're hoping for an equal kind of relationship, one that could become really long-term partner, right? A long-term connection. Also, obviously, with the Lovers, it could be that you meet and, I mean, there's a tree on fire and it's blessed by an angel. There's an angel on the card. I need to put my finger here, but I can show you the angel here looking over you. Possibly also with your choices. If you are the one deciding, I suggest going for the person who gives to you equally. It's really beautiful. The person turning up, the Magician, you could say that could be a trickster, but not with these cards. It could be, because the Six of Wands is someone who is conquering, who is coming up and wanting the quick win. But they also see you as a big prize. I see you with the 10 of Cups and then the 6 of Cups. You are going a few steps too far in your thinking, whereas the other person still has their options open in a way. They do decide to go for it, but they're not as sure as you are that you think this is your person. They wish for you to be, or they know that they manifested you in a way, and you are their dream come true. The only thing I see with the Magician is they've got all the tools to get you, if you know what I mean. They know how to manipulate. And then with the 6 of Wands, it could be a bit superficial. I don't see it, but it could be the case. I'm not saying this is your forever person. With Justice as the surrounding energy, or it's something that it could be something karmic that has been brought to you to make things fair. This person. And it's about transformation. It's meant to transform you. It's meant to, maybe it's healing you, or it's giving you hope for the future, that this is possible. It is really nice. It feels good. It feels good, although your person is a little bit less in the 10 of Cups energy. They're more in the, let's see what I can get out of this energy. Also with the 6 of Wands. Yeah, that's the only thing. But they're willing to give, they're willing to do the work with you. And the Lovers is a lovely card. It's two people who love each other. If it's someone from the past, it's like karma has served them a person between, if they went away, for example, and thought the grass is greener, they found out it's not. What happens now will be fair. 6 of Pentacles and Justice have a similar vibe. All right, that's the Celtic cross for you. It's looking good. What do the Lenormand say about this connection? Will you be together? Will there be someone? And it doesn't show me if it's someone from the past or not. It just shows me there is someone willing to take the next step. So, what does Lenormand think of this story? Anchor, Star, Mice. Okay, see, in general this is good. It's just the Star and Mice. Mice is a card, there's something, this is probably the feeling I get with the Six of Wands and the Magician. There is, Star is a hope, and maybe it's the settling down bit, the longevity. There is hope, or there is the feeling this could go somewhere, this could go far. With the Mice, there's something nibbling away on this. It could be how this person is seeing connections and relationships. There is, I want to know what this is. There is hope is restored. Something is nibbling away. Give us a bad health. Yeah, it might be that your person isn't healed. They might see, because I saw the imprisonment underneath, they might see connections as a prison, as something that is taking away their a bit. So if they can't conquer anymore, and if they don't have all the options open, they don't get the ego boost. It doesn't say you won't be happy with this person. It could definitely be, but be aware of jumping into something too quickly with all your Ten of Cups hopes, when in fact this person is still at the moment in the Magician energy. They're still in they want this, definitely, they want this now, they want you, absolutely, and they don't want you just for fun. I think it's they really want to start something, but it could be that they don't necessarily have a change of mind, but they're not quite right, they're not quite ready yet. The transformation is underneath the whole reading, underneath the whole, there's transformation and Six of Cups. If I see it spiritually and karmically, it's you meet to transform, and maybe this is the point where the transformation has to happen with you too. And the cards don't show me how is it going on in the future, because that is something that you both, Six of Pentacles is teamwork. It's not so much teamwork, it's both of you have to give equally, and then you have to decide for each other every time. Yeah, and that might be a little difficult for this person who is used to get their ego boosts from multiple different people. So yeah, this is a beautiful reading, and you're gonna go somewhere and it's gonna be good. You will feel good as well. Just be aware of not putting in your whole life. You don't plan the wedding yet. That's what I want to say. Don't plan your wedding yet. But there's bad health can be helped. The mice niggling can be helped. Transformation has to take place. 6 and 6 and 6. I mean, that is, and Six of Wands. So many love hints. There is love. You can make it work. It's just probably harder work than you would imagine. Let me pull an oracle card on this situation, or maybe on the Six of Wands, or on the Magician. Let's do the Magician. What are their thoughts? What is... It's also for this situation, right? What are their thoughts? What is it? Falling for you. Falling for you. That might be difficult for this person. That could be their experience, right? They might be afraid of being abandoned or hurt, but they are falling for you, that's for sure. That's good. That's a good sign. I need space, overwhelmed, boundaries, retreat. I get avoidance, here and here. They're falling for you, and then they need space, overwhelmed, boundaries, and retreat. So there could be a little bit back and forth with that person, because for avoidance, the more they start feeling, the more they panic about freedom and being hurt, in essence, being left. Give them space if they need space. If they retreat, and if they, after this all has started, if they want to take space and want to push you back a little, let them calm, let them have the space. I don't think I can tell you more, but I can tell you, I can repeat that they're not healed. You might not be healed, you might feel similar thing, but just not. You're already in the Ten of Cups, you're already in marriage mood. All right, okay, let's see. An advice for you. How do you deal with this situation best? Peace. Peace. Definitely stay calm. Don't react to ups and downs that much. I know it's easier said than done. Stay optimistic and stay calm, and don't overreact when they pull back or when they put up barriers, or if they're all in and then they retreat. Just know it's a real need. And obviously I'm not telling you if they turn out to be avoidant. I don't tell you put up with it. I just say that the best in this situation is keep calm and carry on, or pull yourself out. This could also be a message to protect your own peace, which is one of the most important things. There's not too much I can tell you, because I'm not a therapist and I don't know more about attachment issues than I know from my own experience, from my attachment style, and from what I have dealt with, and what the best thing to do was always allowing the space, not put pressure, but allowing the space, and at the same time set your boundaries as well. Yeah, put up your boundaries, because they need to heal as well, and you can't heal another person, but the situation will help them change, and it will help you change. And if this change is that you move away from this because you understand this is not for you, you want something healthy, or it is that you both heal with each other and you make it work, I don't know at this point, and I don't think we can see so far in the future anyway. All right, okay. I hope that was helpful, and I see you in my next reading. Bye. If you have chosen the Buddha, this is your reading. Let us check your next connection, or your current connection. Let's see, where are we going? Where are you going? Who's coming in? Or what is happening with your crush, your partner? What is happening in love for you? is happening next? What's going on? Chariot, King of Wands, the Emperor, Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, Star, Empress, Six of Swords, Two of Swords, Queen of Wands. So we have two couples here, the Emperor, the Empress, King of Wands and Queen of Wands. First of all, what that could tell us is there might be two couples. You might both be in connections. One of you might be in a connection, or you've been married with each other. You will move on with the person who is exactly your equal. And if you feel someone is younger, someone is immature, someone doesn't have as much as you have, someone is not as intelligent as you are, or is a professor and you are not, and you feel inferior or something like that, you will end up with that person that is exactly right for you. If that's the person that you are with, or if that's the person that you have a crush on, or that you don't know yet, you will find, meet and be with the person that really belongs to you. So that's for all you watching. You will not stay single if you are. And if you are with someone already for a long time, you will stay together. Even if things are at the moment might seem hard or a little bit tricky. Unless you know you want to leave that person. If you don't want that person anymore, I see you possibly moving away to someone more fitting. Okay. All that aside, now I'm getting into the reading. There is, with the Chariot and King of Wands, there is a good foundation also with the Emperor. Something established, something loving, something, yeah, full of love. However, there has been some loss. There was... So something was lost. If you lost a marriage, if you lost a person, if there was just something happened that was very sad, that you had to heal from, healing is here. The balance will be restored. What you wished for will happen. You are the Empress. You are on your throne. You know now you're the best that can happen to anyone, right? If you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. The other person is in a Six of Swords energy that is moving away into calmer waters, or moving towards you because you are the calmer water. They could move you and the whole situation, the whole connection into calmer waters, which is what I suspect to happen, because there are more than one person in this boat. There is a man, a woman and a child, so whatever that means. Two of Swords. What you are afraid of is a stalemate. It's that you can't go back or forth. You can't go anywhere. You won't get out of this situation as it is at the moment. I don't know what the healing is about, but I think it's about the loss that you have experienced. It's a little bit loss of love or loss of some aspect of this inner connection or inner relationship. However, this is grounded in a way. This is quite stable. So if there's upheaval, it will get better. And the Queen of Wands, if we just see it as the outcome card and not as a person, it's something very fiery, creative, exciting, passionate, confident. If something got stuck or said, or if you was like in a 10-year connection and love is lost, then this will get better, or something has happened that has caused a lot of upheaval. Things are on their way to get better. I feel there's a movement. Chariot and the Six of Swords. There is movement into the future. It's a good movement. It's healed. It's more balanced. It's more balanced than it was before, possibly. And you know, this 3 cups lost and still 2 standing. There is still enough love left to sustain the situation or the connection. You are a good couple. That's what I see here. Whoever you is. And if this is like a constellation of 2 and 2, you will, yeah, I said it before, this will work out fine. If you don't know anyone, you heal from a past disappointment very quickly. The near future is the Star, and the Star is hope, healing, renewal. It's balanced. And the Six of Swords also indicates someone, the other person, is bringing you out of the troubled water, however they do it. And the Two of Swords in this position is just fear. This is just fear, or the outside appearance, people on the outside. Situations might seem stuck, but you're not. This person will help you get out of this. You will end up more confident, more entitled almost, I feel. This black cat energy, I feel you are more of yourself. You are more yourself from this trouble that you might go through or that you might feel. It's a loss that you had in the past, or a disappointment, more like sadness. Crying over spilled milk, crying over something that is replaceable or healable, healable with a Star. It's replaced by something better. The other person is changed, or the situation is changed. It's stable. Whatever comes in you are in, it will turn out well. All right, now I'm circling, so I'm getting into the Lenormand. But is there something I haven't seen yet Is there something I haven't seen? What do we have to know? What do we have to know? Bear, letter, garden. Someone is reaching out to you. There will be communication if something got stuck. Bear is someone friendly. It's something stable. Bear is more the emperor than the king of wands. Someone's coming in who might not be the one that you thought you wanted. You might meet them online if you're single, or in a public place, in a cafe or somewhere outside, and you will start talking. Although talking is more the birds. There is a bird on it, so this is why I thought if it's in a public space, you might talk. You might soon get a message. You could even have downloads, from the spirit world about this connection. It's opening up opportunities. I want to see with Kipper, should I do the outcome? Or the Five of Cups. Let's do the Five of Cups. Between the Five of Cups and the outcome. I know there's the Star, but I need some hint. Wealthy man. That could be the Emperor. So maybe someone left and someone new entered or will enter. That is more fitting. One more. Privileged lady. Yeah, there's a great fortune. I feel there's couplage things. Maybe one couple breaks up and you end up with another person than you thought you would. But that person is definitely a good match or a better match to you. Because King of Wands and Queen of Wands, as opposed to Queen of Wands with the Emperor is established, it's a little strict, it's a little coolish, it's got all the kings in one, it's the head of the family, it's someone a bit stubborn in a way. And the King of Wands it's more, it's your equal. Yeah, I think there is something going on with two couples, or with someone choosing someone over you, or you choosing someone else than you thought you would. Yeah. This could also be an ex, by the way. An ex is contacting you back that you might fit better with. Great fortune. Yeah, I think let me think. Yeah, let's see let's put one on the Queen of Wands. I need to know what, no, too many, just one. Two of Cups. So definitely love and partnership. Absolutely. Someone is getting you out of an unhappy connection, or if you just stuck with someone in your mind all the time that you have long lost, that could be the person that pulls you out. That could be the King of Wands. Someone from your past, the bear, could be an ex coming back and offering you the cup of love. Let's get one of these. Healing and self-care. That is the Star. I'd say that is happening at the moment. Healing and self-care, that is so much like the Star. It's healing, it's getting into balance, it's becoming the Empress, being in an Empress energy. Yeah, that's next. Healing from the loss also. And you see, the Two of Cups are given to you by the Queen or King of Cups. The Two of Cups, and here they are. The Two of Cups that are still standing. So it might as well be something that you thought was lost is coming back around. Because this person might have been with the wrong person and realized that's not a good fit. All right, let's get an advice. And if you don't know anyone, then that's someone who is pulling you out of your misery. Definitely. Two of Cups is wonderful. It's the beginning of love. It's really, it's lovely. With the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, it's the Two of Cups that you thought you lost, and you find it in someone else or in the same person coming back. Okay, your advice. Exchanging gifts. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It's here I sometimes say it's a couple that doesn't fit because they look different, but like the cat and the ballerina, right? But they play perfectly because in this case they are the perfect fit. You will realize that this person that is now in front of you, and it could be the person from before has risen to your level or has come up to a level that now you work well together, or this is a different person who's just a good fit. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think that's all from me for today. I hope you liked the reading, and I see you in my next one. Bye. If you have chosen the little black cat, this is your reading. And now we see who is coming or what is happening in your connection. Knight of Pentacles is coming. Knight of Pentacles, okay. Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands. Girl, what are you doing? Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, Tower, Eight of Cups, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. Ooh, from the Knight to the King. But that's a movement. Wow, 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 wow. When you just want to give up, this person comes around and makes you an offer. Yeah, family. There's family interference in a good way or a bad way, or the hope is to build a family together. So the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, and they feel the person who's coming in is feeling restricted, is feeling limited. They feel as if they're not good enough. They might not know if they what they want. Some communication will take place or have taken place that have just completely changed the situation. This is, I think the communication has caused the tower or will cause the tower. There is something being communicated, or it has been communicated that will shake everything up very much. There has been defensiveness, there has been struggle and determination to make it work, to at least work on a friendship. And you might have established something like a friendship, or you've been pulled into, if it's about you and you don't know that person, you have been pulled into like 3 people situations, and people have made you feel not good enough and just hardened you. But the communication or the movement that is coming in, despite the obstacles, someone doesn't want to say and is struggling to communicate, but it will break open. It will break you open when it comes out. 8 of Cups, you are the 8 of Cups. You are just leaving something. You left a situation, you're leaving a situation, you're tired of it, you know there's better. You could also walk towards something very fulfilling. And that is this person in the 4 of Wands. That is real relationship. This whole situation that you went through might have broken you open, or might soon break you open, because you get messages, downloads, things are happening in a way that you have never imagined. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Something you worked on. Suddenly there is, you understand. This whole process was to get you, to make you into a master of your trade. It might show you the way to your future job. It might have taught you so many lessons that you will never do the same mistakes again. It just helped you change your, or it will help you. Communication is coming in. It always could be someone from work, or it might be a connection that you are in currently, and the communication is working together and communicating more truthfully. That will change things, that will break things open. It will change things. Things can no longer be the way that they were. And you can see that in the development of from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. There is an upgrade. Could be you or the other person. You are upgrading from being with Knight of Pentacles people who put you into a connection where you have rivals, or they are already with someone and they just have you on the side or something like that. There's something that can't go on anymore. And this is coming out. You worked on this. You're now understanding something. Tower could also be epiphany. That has far-reaching consequences. For you, the consequence is to leave what is no longer fulfilling. Even though you go heavy-hearted, you know there's better elsewhere, or you know where to find love. And the other person is already there. It's almost this, someone's coming in maybe quickly. Could also be someone's coming in quickly. You didn't expect this. You didn't expect it. You worked on yourself, like not thinking of anything. And then suddenly these messages are floating in, or this connection is coming up, and you talk. And it's breaking you open, and you finally open yourself up. You walk towards your wish fulfillment. And this to me looks pretty much like a wish fulfillment. 4 of Wands is marriage. 10 of Cups is marriage. 10 of Pentacles is marriage. This guy is a married man, like a husband. So you're walking into something serious. And it's out of the blue. The Tower is out of the blue. You didn't expect this to happen. If it's a friend who's telling you they're in love with you, a colleague, someone from work, and this ends you feeling, and them possibly feeling not good enough. It's a really good outcome, really good, very stabilizing. Well, it's basically your next connection will be a very serious one. You might have to leave something behind, or someone, or an idea about, the Knight of Pentacles could be one person, and the King of Pentacles is someone you end up with. Because they can actually bring you stability. Yeah, there's something with the communication. There is snake, birds and whip. There are very tricky communication. And the whip is birds and whip, arguments about something. Something's coming out, and maybe something will be revealed to you that has complicated things, and you now walk towards someone who can actually give you the stability that you wanted. You could walk away from this immature energy towards what you really want. Oh yeah, like I said, this person's coming in, and this will not divide you but bring you together. Does that bring you closer together? Let's take the Kipper for that question. What is that doing? What is this Tower and the difficult? It might be very difficult to hear and difficult to talk to. Mature man. It brings you a mature man, or this man has matured. Mature man and King of Pentacles is similar. Yeah, it is actually. Mature man. It doesn't have to be a person also. It could just mean that this immaturity, like I said before, you will exchange the immaturity against something mature. and you might just exchange an immature person with someone very mature. Let's get one of these oracles on the Eight of Cups. Distance, travel, adventure. You might go and have a break, meet someone on a journey, on a vacation, on being, it says distance travel, but it also says adventure. So it could even be if you are on a bike trip or something, you could meet this person. But the Eight of Cups is an adventure. It's going out, finding your luck. Something's unexpected, and there might be heated discussions, let's call it that, that will break open something, that will give you an insight into something. I do want to know the Eight of Cups, though. I'm not happy with that explanation. Working on it, planning, that's the Eight of Pentacles. Working on an adventure, working on a journey. All right. I don't know how that makes sense. I only say that working on it and planning is the Eight of Pentacles. Distance, travel, and adventure is more like the Eight of Wands. That could be distant travel, that could be plane, like flying somewhere. Because of the speed of the wands, sometimes air travel. Working on it, planning. You might plan to move somewhere else, or you might plan on leaving a situation and having other, celebration and dating. Such a cute card. Celebration and dating, yeah. This going somewhere, plan a trip. I think a trip or a holiday together or apart, somewhere else, that will bring you this. That will bring you this connection, this marriage, material, mature man person. Maybe, I'm just thinking, maybe talking to someone in a very, just let it all out. Tell everything that you have held back before. Not accusing, but just saying. And that will transport you both into a much deeper connection, and you will plan some road trip together, for example. And you will actually go on proper dates through this, where everyone says their part. Brutal honesty that will break up everything, that will actually bring you bliss. That's what's needed. Opening up to reality, and maybe understand, even if this is a separating conversation. If it's someone that you don't know, it could be discussions that you didn't have before, something that this person makes you aware of that you didn't know, and that will lead to you finding the right way, finding the right path, and leave things behind that were dear to you, but in the great scheme of things didn't count, because your real happiness lies in safety and maybe family kind connections, real committed relationships, and not this Three of Cups, friendships, friends with benefits, three people in the picture, kind of immature things. And you pull it. We always pull it ourselves. Yeah. All right. Let's get an advice for you, a closing advice. There are a lot of options in this. If you are with someone, things definitely will, you just need to speak about it, the honest truth, and work on your communication skills, and go on dates and plan journeys and understand, maybe change the dynamic of the connection. The dynamic of the connection will change once the tower has exploded, because what's stable will be left and everything else will be blown out and blown away. The outlook, though, is that your partner that you get to know or that you are with is very stable, will offer you real commitment. Celebration dating. All right. An advice for you. Closing advice for you. This was challenging, but a great progression. Deep knowing. Yeah. You know it already. You know it. You know what's happening, you know exactly what that is, you know if someone's right for you or not. You know if you have to let go of someone or if you just have to let it out and what it is. You know also what brings the tower to crumble is a truth that you already know. You just have to talk about it, and they know. You both know that you know. There's nothing really new, it's just the conversation is very tricky, so do it in a mature way, and you know the outcome, you know what's going on. You really know. If you're walking away from someone, or well, you do walk towards something, you walk towards celebration, dating and marriage and something committed, and only you know if it's with the person you're with or with a new person. Or what you have to change in order to get there will become very, very apparent from a conversation, possibly, that you will have in the near future. All right, I hope you liked the reading, and I see you in my next one. Bye!